Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
What did I say? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I all of a sudden developed like a country slang when we walked in.
Right, say something country.
I don't know, like a southern accent. I don't know. It's
Pittsburgh
terrible.
Today Live. I don't know.
We better not do accents.
No,
I don't think.
no, I don't think that's a good way to start. But it is a good way to start by saying, first off, it is almost Friday.
Is that exciting?
It's not quite
It's always-
Friday, but it's almost Friday.
You know, I saw a funny video recently, and I'll let you guess where it was like
I know you so well.
working from home, me taking a vacation from work.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Just
let me move
sliding,
from the computer
right, sliding.
over here.
Now I'm back at work.
So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
Friday means only so much anymore.
That's
right?
true. But we do have good news to start everything
do.
off. You know, these new rules in Allegheny County means that outdoor dining can come back to restaurants. So this goes for the next 2 weeks. There is a 3-drink maximum, but restaurants that are really struggling are able to at least have now takeout and outdoor dining, even though they can't have indoor dining. The restrictions have also changed on the crowd limit.
Yeah.
So 25
Indoors.
inside is the maximum and up to 50 outside.
Okay, so I see glass half full, glass half empty here. Because,
Yeah.
you know, when you think about opening a restaurant, think about everyone you need to have there. You
Yeah.
need to have enough chefs to handle the patrons that are coming there. You need to have enough servers. You need to have people who are cleaning up the tables to make sure that everything is sanitized properly. So, and enough food in the kitchen, right?
And if anything, it probably takes more staff to make sure that all the rules are being followed.
Yeah.
So it becomes a question of financial, like, how much money can I make from just outdoor seating? How much staff do I really need to have
Balancing that
there?
all, yeah.
Trying to figure it out. But I mean, overall, at least it seems like a step in the right direction. The Rivers Casino also allowed to reopen. Masks will be required there as
Right.
well. And Sandcastle and Kennywood will reopen tomorrow. Kennywood reopens for season ticket holders.
Tomorrow. But Sandcastle opens to everybody tomorrow.
Opens to everybody. And then on Monday, Kennywood opens for everyone as well. And we have great news. Tomorrow, we're going to be live at Kennywood to give everybody a preview of what people can expect.
Yeah, I mean, there obviously will be some restrictions, and with 50 people allowed outdoors. I'm curious how that works and
Right.
how you. When we first initially reported that Kennywood would be opening in early July, they had said there would be some time ticketing and things like that, as we have seen in some other parks and facilities. So we'll get more on the scoop, and it'll just be great to be out there.
I know, it's just fun for me. It's like we have a road trip.
So-
like, and this summer that is just not full of fun, we're going to get to have a road trip.
And so what ride are you most looking forward to riding?
Well, the Steel Curtain is the one that I
Me too.
did not ride before, and I promised you on TV that I
you
would
do
ride it.
I can't wait.
So I guess it's going to happen.
There will be video proof, we promise.
Oh my gosh. I
nothing
didn't think it would actually happen this year, and now it's happening.
All right,
You gotta be
so
careful what you promise on TV.
we have some really fun video to show you. I came across this and I shared it with David, and we're going to share it with you in just a moment. But if you were to mention that you were making a phone call, what would you do?
I would.
Okay, anyways, watch this.
This is how you know you're getting old, and this is for my 70s, 80s, and 90s babies. Watch. All right, babe, pretend you're talking on the phone. What would be your hand gesture?
This?
Yes. Pretend you're talking on the phone. What would be your hand gesture? Yes. Papa,
Yeah?
pretend you're talking on the phone. What would be your hand gesture?
Like this?
Yes. So all of us would go like this. But now the new generation goes like this.
The ending is the best part, when he just does the mind blown.
Well, you know, because it is true. Like,
It's
yeah,
true. Yeah, we do this.
Yeah.
I mean, I was joking that I do the rotary phone.
But yeah, I
But-
mean, if I'm going to say, oh, I'm making a phone call, I do. I go like this.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone.
Well, technology, I mean, it kind of dates us, whether we realize it or not. There's a rotary phone, yes. And you can apparently buy a rotary phone on eBay. They are for sale on eBay.
Are you
So if you were
interested in
longing
purchasing?
for that feeling, no, but I remember having a rotary phone at my parents' house, like and then they got a touch tone phone in the bedroom, and so I would want to call my friends in their bedroom because I was, I got to be up on technology and use the touch tone phone.
Rotary phones were fun.
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But,
Something
Making a
else,
phone call.
like we were thinking of things that kind of date you and you don't even
Yeah.
realize it. And one of the things I know from my childhood that if you plopped it in front of your kids today, they would probably be very puzzled by it. It's the Atari gaming system.
my
Like when
mom
Atari.
talks about the Atari.
It's, okay. So this was like 1982.
Yeah.
Is what I want to guess. And when it came out, it was like everybody, like the first
It
kid
was-
that had the Atari.
It was all the rage.
You went to
Rage.
their house.
Rave.
Rage. Maybe there was a rave involving the Atari. I don't know. But like Pac-Man, I remember Frogger. That was the game I was good at, which is like, do you know Frogger?
Yeah.
Okay, all
I mean,
right,
I know about, some of these things.
You've
but,
heard of these things.
like for us, Nintendo was big.
Right.
And Nintendo still exists. It was just much different.
Right. Like an archaic version of
Yes.
Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember playing Street Fighter. Do you
I have
remember that?
no idea of that, yeah.
And I had this Barbie game for Nintendo that I loved. I loved it. I wish that I could play it right now.
Do you
It was
still
so
have your
much fun.
Nintendo from childhood?
No, but could
No,
you
I don't have my
imagine?
Atari either.
I know.
But you know what? We want to see pictures of things that you had in your childhood and that your kids today probably would have no idea how to use. So send them to or post them to our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and we want to share some of these on the show.
Yeah, it'd be a
because we
lot
think
of
it could
fun.
be fun. Yeah.
Okay, you came across something that's, kind of reminiscent of our childhood, but for adults.
Yes, it's very much for adults. But remember Freeze Pops? I mean, I'm sure they still make them.
They
Freeze
do.
Pops.
Sunny loves them.
Well, apparently they make an alcoholic adult version of Freeze Pops.
Sign me up.
And I don't know if they're available in Pennsylvania. Like if someone out there knows where to get these, let us know, because they're from a company called Slim Chillers. These are skinny freezers. It's a line of alcohol-filled Freeze Pops. They come in the plastic tubes, just like regular Freeze Pops. They are 100 calories a piece. I don't know if that's going to get passed on our PTL Summer Shape Up, but still, vodka-based. They have Cosmopolitan, Watermelon Lemonade, Appletini, and Lemon Drop. They apparently sell them at Costco and Walmart in some states, but not here.
I have not dug into this, but I thought alcohol did not freeze.
It's true, you can keep your vodka in the freezer
Right,
and it
that's-
doesn't freeze.
Yeah.
But there must be enough other components to create sort of a slushiness.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Still.
So, very good science question, though.
Thanks, David.
So
Thank you.
I searched on the PA Fine Wine and Spirits website, and they do
find
not
them?
have it listed, at least. So I don't know. If you
maybe-
know where it is, let us know.
Maybe it could be one of those write-in things where you write to PA Fine Wine. Could you please add this to your store shelves?
Right.
Maybe they're taking suggestions. Who
Maybe
knows?
they are. That's a good idea.
We love to celebrate here on PTL, and tomorrow we have something fun to celebrate.
Yes, it is National Pina Colada Day. So we're going to find out. I don't know that they have these at Kennywood. Now that we
I
know
don't
we're at
think
Kennywood,
so.
we may not be able to celebrate National Pina Colada
Truly.
Day. But we want you to know about it so that you can celebrate if you want to celebrate.
Yeah, we had planned until we heard about Kennywood that we were
Yeah.
going to be in the kitchen making pina coladas, but we can still make this happen.
We could celebrate on Monday.
We could celebrate after Kennywood.
That's true. I like how you think, Heather Abraham.
All right, well, so we're talking about Kennywood, and I'm not going to leave there without my potato patch fries.
No,
I
you
can
have to. It's
promise you that.
mandatory.
And it's Pina Colada Day. None of those things, I think, fall into our PTL Summer Shape Up.
Yet we are continuing our PTL Summer Shape Up. So we're going to make it work regardless. And you know what? If you fall off track one day, that's okay. It's a good lesson. I weighed myself this morning. I'm actually up half a pound.
Well,
Half a pound.
I told you about this. We did
Don't
not
weigh every day.
We did not grow up with a scale in my house, and I have never had a scale in my house. Like
Yeah.
even now as an adult, don't do it.
I think there's some advantages to that. I step on it most mornings. And this morning, somehow, I was doing okay at the beginning of the week,
Yeah.
and now I'm up half a pound. So, I don't know.
I just feel like I know when my pants are tight.
That's a very good test. That's,
I don't need
that's
a number
really
on
how
a
you
scale
know.
to tell me
When
that
your
my pants
clothes
don't
start
fit.
fitting
Yeah.
better, you know you're doing well.
Right.
So anyway, we are on this fitness journey. Today we're going to deal with Ron's Food Journal, and we're also asking for your stories of inspiration, and we want to share one from Jackie Jaros, a viewer. She says she enjoys watching the show. She's excited for this summer shape up. She's sort of playing along at home like with all of us. And I love what she did. She has a great tip. So she and her friend Roseanne have Good Food Choices Accountability, a partnership. So what they do is they call or text each other each day, and they tell the other what their good food choice of the day was. And being accountable like that sort of puts a little extra pressure on everything.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Although I feel like when I went for my cake the other day, the carrot cake.
Right, I should have
Was
stopped
it Jill or was it you that just said, go for it?
Well, we had just learned that if you're gonna eat dessert, you
That
should
you do
have
it
it
for
like
lunch.
So and you convinced me that carrot cake was good
Has
because
carrots.
it has carrots, it
And
has
raisins.
I mean, it has
We
icing.
stopped the list there, but
Yeah.
still, we got.
So anyway,
we
you
got
know what? But I'm glad you had it, because
Me too.
it's a process. We're working towards this, and we're going to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. While we will be at Kennywood tomorrow, we will also be entertaining your questions for our Friday free-for-all.
So send them in now. Post them to our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. We always love to get your questions, and we'll answer as many as we can, even though we'll be at Kennywood.
Have we mentioned it?
Have we
enough
mentioned
times?
Kennywood? We're a little excited. All right, but first is today's show, and we continue our PTL Summer Shape Up series, and it is Ron Smiley's turn to go under the microscope. Our nutrition expert examines Ron's eating habits. What's in his cupboard? What is on his plate? Does he have a healthful or maybe not so healthful diet? We will hear, or we actually have learned some Oreos are involved in this.
Oh.
So we'll see. But you know what? That may not be bad. So
Look at
coming
his
up next.
fridge. He looks great.
He does look great. Coming up next, advice for him that can really help all of us reach our fitness goals. That's coming up.
Also today on PTL, making it through the pandemic as best we can. Find out how asking the right questions could help save a life, and what to do if you're struggling getting along with your significant other during the quarantine.
Plus, life imitating art when Blake Shelton and friends play at the Drive-In, where you can see the big show, and it's happening right here in our area. That's when PTL continues on this Thursday, July 9th. We are just getting started, so stay with us right here on PTL.